Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the One Kenya Alliance team has had several political rallies within Western region, mainly in Bungoma County and Trans Nzoia. Tomorrow they might be heading to Kakamega, then Vihiga County. But what is coming out clear, look like Musalia Mudavadi, the ANC party leader, and the Ford Kenya party leader, Senator Wetangula, called Kalonzo Musyoka to Western region in this rally. Then at the end of the day, they unleashed their allies to lecture Kalonzo Musyoka for inviting Raila Odinga into Wiper NDC, whereby Raila is not part of the One Kenya Alliance team. So the problem is why Raila was invited. That's why you see Senator Cleophas Malala was lecturing Kalonzo Musyoka. Someone like Chris Wamalwa was lecturing Kalonzo Musyoka. Ayub Savula and even Agoi. So you see, what has come out largely is a sharp division because of deficit of trust among these Oka principles. And that deficit of trust is as a result of the competing interest among these leaders, which continuously threaten their unity. So that's what we have observed, more than the messages that these leaders were sending to citizens on the ground. Right now, people are speaking largely about Senator Cleophas Malala rather than what Oka was selling on the ground, because he came out very loud and very clear on the stand where Oka should be and the position of Raila Odinga within One Kenya Alliance. So that tells you that Oka is still divided. They have not yet decided which direction they want to take, whether it is going to stay up to the end, if they will manage to have a single candidate within that arrangement. Because even today, you see, in the evening, I have seen Kalonzo Musyoka in part of the Trans Nzoia rallies, but of late, he's not there, meaning maybe he has left back home. Someone now like Gideon Moi, he fled back to Iten. He's not in the today's rallies. So already Gideon has gone back home to consolidate. But these leaders were supposed to stay up to tomorrow within Western region, trying to help maybe Senator Wetangula to consolidate Trans Nzoia and Bungoma, then Musalia Mudavadi to consolidate Vihiga and Kakamega. I don't know if tomorrow they will be together. But again, on the other side, if Oka can stay all the way to the ballot, I'm using the word if, because even the division there does not even show some hope. But if they can manage really to go all the way to the ballot, we have some people, if they're allowed to do the messaging on ground, I see that some of the Luyhas can easily buy into what these people are saying. If you listen very keenly to the message from Cyrus Jirongo, Jirongo seemingly is resonating well with the citizens, and the message can easily be bought into. Because you see, Jirongo is asking a question here. These leaders, some time back, they have been asking us to unite against one community to take power. They told us that this community is not good. Then at the end of the day, one of these leaders, meaning William Samoei Ruto, united with the same community and he got to power. Then now we have another leader also who for the longest time we have been voting with and against that other community to take power. They told us that this community is not good, and if even one of us, when he united with that community, they frame him as a traitor, a betrayer. But today, that leader is now uniting with that community to take power, and what remains for us as a Luyha community, we are simply left out of that matrix. Listen to him shortly.
Watu wetu wa Western Province, marehemu Mike Wamalwa alituacha tukiwa namba 2 katika serikali. Na Wamalwa kufika namba 2 katika serikali alifanya kazi na Mkikuyu. Ukweli au si ukweli? Na kama Mike angekufa, tungekuwa tumetawala taifa la Kenya. Ni ukweli? Ni kangari. Alafu baadaye tukapotea kidogo. Watu wengine wakakuja huku wakawaambia makabila 41 tujiunge pamoja tupige kabila moja. Walikuwa wanasema hivyo. Alafu tukapotea, tukapata njia hiyo. Wale watu ambao waliwaambia Wakikuyu ni wabaya, mmoja ni jirani, mwingine ni jirani. Jirani mmoja ni wa pili kwa taifa la Kenya kupitia njia ya Mkikuyu. Na huyo mwingine ameenda handshake na Mkikuyu. Na hiyo ilikuwa waliwaambia Wakikuyu ni wabaya. Mmoja alikuwa William Ruto na mwingine anamjua. Na wote wamerudi wako kwa Wakikuyu.
Wanataka kutoka kwa suku kwa. Wa nini?
Unajua waliona akili, mnajua kizungu kile Wamalo alikuwa akizungumza. Mnakumbuka akili ile mrefu alikuwa. Sasa wote wakakopi ile Wamalo alikuwa amefanya. Wakakuja wakatudanganya, sisi tukatoka kwa serikali au wamerudi kwa serikali. Mkitaka tufike mahali kura ambayo inakuja, mnanisikia? Mtu wa kwanza ambaye tutakaa naye tufanye naye siasa ni ndugu Kalonzo Mkamba, na tukae na ndugu wetu wa Kikuyu, na tukae na ndugu yetu Gideon Moi, alafu tujiunge pamoja. Hiyo ni namba inatosha kuunda serikali. Mnanisikia?
Now we are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but a quick reminder. You might be watching this channel but you have not yet subscribed. Therefore, my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time once we come out with a video like this one, you'll always get notified. Again, to all our returning subscribers and anyone who dropped a comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. I'm also requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers. Now, back to our discussion. Now, for us to give more focus to the One Kenya Alliance team, it is just only if they come out with their flag bearer, and in that way we can understand that these guys are going all the way to the ballot. But as long as they remain doing the infight without coming out with one of them as the leader of that group, you know, every side has a leader. There should be one leader leading the army. As long as they are undecided, then we cannot really bank too much on that side. But having said that, I told you, you have listened to Cyrus Jirongo message. So if it happened that One Kenya Alliance can stay and go all the way to the ballot, then allow people like Cyrus Jirongo to deliver the message on ground. Someone who is not really fighting anyone, but his message can sink very well into people's mind. It is going to be very easy to manage some section that at least Kalonzo, Musyoka and Musalia Mudavadi can run away with from Raila Odinga's support within Western region. But if they keep on fronting someone like Malala, then the harm can be more big. As long as Malala will not focus majorly on selling the agenda of ANC or Oka. Now, if you listen to Jirongo very careful, and the other day he was saying that Oka should even go ahead to unite with the other political parties within Mount Kenya region and form a great coalition where Mudavadi will have a slice and someone from Central region. The problem is, where do you place Kalonzo within that? But the issue is, if this team will manage, and the story Jirongo is giving to the people, it is easy for these people to buy into this issue. Because in the matrix of Raila Odinga, you will see that definitely you will get a running mate from Central region. In that way, that space from Western is locked. There's nowhere they will feature into that top positions. Same to William Samoei Ruto, he will pick his running mate from Central region. Therefore, the space of Luyhas within that matrix is locked. And Jirongo is reminding these people that William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga were telling us to unite and fight Mlima, and we take power. Because definitely they are our common enemy. Today, William Samoei Ruto united with the team, and he was on the table and part of that government. Now Raila is uniting in the same team. He will be on the table and be part of that government. But in all of this matrix, there is nowhere Luyha is featuring, whether in William Samoei Ruto's side or on Raila Amolo Odinga's side. Therefore, the only option for Luyhas can be Oka. People can buy into that. So for that reason, it is wise for Raila Amolo Odinga also to be very much careful and calculative on how he is going to handle the issue of Oka. If real Oka will go all the way to the ballot, then it's better Raila to have a second thought on how he can convince some of the principals within Oka, or have Oka at large negotiate where we will have a give and take. In that way, then it is going to be very easy. But if he will ignore them and they go all the way to the ballot the same way they are, then that can place a threat to Raila Amolo Odinga, because definitely ile kura tunaita ya kwamba bedroom where Raila starts from his vote has been largely Western region and then Nyanza. That's where he starts from. Once he has these two communities, it has been always easy for him to manage the force that come from Mount Kenya region and Rift Valley. And that's why for these people to get to power, it has been always they rig him out. So he still need to enjoy these numbers, because even Rift Valley Central region, he might get up to 20 or 30%, which is good. But still, he need to have this other side where he has always enjoyed. I'm saying this not meaning that Oka is serious, that it will go all the way to the ballot. But I'm just speculating if they will go, because we cannot be sure of them. They can stand a chance, but the infight is threatening that chance, and that infight can work in the interest of both, and especially largely Raila Amolo Odinga. That's why you see these guys are fighting Kalonzo. Tell us where you are standing. If Kalonzo get out, then the team get disorganized. Or if Mudavadi get out, the team cannot be strong. But as long as these two remain together, then they place a threat to Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga. But largely they will be digging to Raila Odinga side. So Raila being wise, I know he can still work on this in two ways. Number one, call these people, negotiate with them, rather than throwing insult from one side to another, and stop focusing on Malala. Let Malala speak, and let no one answer Malala. In that way, they'll be playing smart. Or if he cannot manage to talk to these people, or if they're not listening to him, a simple get out and look on how to divide that team, and at the end of the day, he get out as victorious. So, in one way, Oka can have something. And again, Raila Amolo Odinga can still have, if we divide them or if we negotiate with them. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video. But please remember to subscribe if you have not yet done so. See you.